Drama Kwaba Radio Monday TV. So now everyone to say President Mahama His Excellency Ghana Mampenyi etimi de Emrano aba my name me no work say Chief Justice Gertrude Tukono wanga yino edi afi enwoma mukra asese enwoma ebebeka yem Mampenyi ensa kyerese obetime de emrano ayedwuma maami yetimi eyi nefi office kra ne kra mo eti na okoko pie mu ana kyese Chief Justice nensema ebobo ba di mirika ni nyinara ene eto atwa na yentwan won yemunu fast trade na enko Akwatia onim se nyambo ochena ena woreto Akwatia abano by election Enest kumi wa owi nti eneyi MPP NDC ene gina mu gidigidi ewo eye Akwatia eneyi wakwakoto aba na won akwakwakọ pel the new MP obetimi abababe parliament no de Akwatia for ensem abababe to oman parliament hono naija won etimi abobo na ensembia piepie mu a MPP for kan wonde NDC kan wonde na honorable Sam George ade asembia babetumu se NPP the problem party of Ghana. One way a problem party of Ghana. It's in near Minoka say. So you can NPP a national problem party of Ghana. Sana honorable Sam George Eken. Now Enumono and Sensembia Papemu Justice Kodia at the name be Atuja. Sarah Enso and a Chief Justice Rare Julius Debra on also the Sembia Atuja. And our friend so Sam Jata George on one Casanso Edin Sembi Ababa Betum. Na ni nyina ye nsem a efa Akwatia abato nsensem ye ho na enu achi nso no wonim se ochena na ye to aba enso ne ya me no woka sei eniema initiatives bebri na ekoso ewo Akwatia a chese apprenticeship eniema bi koso a ebinom kora dwe ho a wonte asese for the past 8 months aniema nyina ankoso na onyame bo ochena na wore to aba no na nei wotimi edi dwumadi bi sei na ne kura nso nenya ne nte se enenso na DVL phone so ekoko bie Akwatia branch enei ayenra mahama ne ye tete ne se wonyina akwa kopie mu Akwatia che se won akwa ye dwumadi soronko ewo ho eni nyina aka ho na ene Ghana mu nkomo matana sa me de beriti yenko tietie ne ewo grounds.
People understand that the only way to reward and to remember our departed MP Enest Kumi is for the people of Akwatia to vote massively for Solomon Kwame Asumadu. And that is why you have seen so many crowd here. And that is why you have seen so many cars following the float. It's organic. It's individuals cars that have decided to join because they know that the good work that was started by Enest Kumi has to be completed by Solomon Kwame Asumadu.
The NDC talks about the fact that they are a party in power, they can bring development to the constituents, and that's their campaign message. What do you say to that?
That's the biggest fallacy they can tell the people of Akwatia. Even the overwhelming majority that they have in parliament, what is the status of their MPs? They don't even go to parliament. They are crying for development in their respective constituencies. So what's the guarantee that even if they win the Akwatia seat, development will come to Akwatia? Those seats that they have, the over 180 seats that they have, what is the status of the MPs? They are crying, there is no development going anywhere. But it is their political gimmick that they feel that their campaign message, if it's centered on telling people that if you want development, vote for our candidate. That is what they believe in. But I can assure you that the good people of Akwatia are going to the elections on Tuesday to remember our departed MP. It's an emotional elections. And they know one of the people who frustrated the MP is their NDC candidate. They are the ones who took him to court. And now today they want to benefit from the death of Enest Kumi. It won't happen. Come to Tuesday by 5 o'clock, you will see clearly that Solomon Kwame Asumadu has been elected to replace Honorable Enest.
Aduanani wu a aduanani le di ade ya ma om kwan enne ya ma om kwan tina kwan a mo fa so a amatete Enest Kumi a ene on kan hu bie mu no mo mi yan sho Enest Kumi ani onyam na mo ntu aba no yie mo ntu ni yie o ya ma obi a mbeto ya adwen Obi anfa ni sika akra meto ya de na onfa grade bi ko si ba bi. No bi en wi ase me be development. Amoboa. Enwenu anon so me show bibia say. Ya me boa Tuesday anopa. Obi an sorry. Obi anfa hoden. An sorry waka. Na onko tu na aba. Police for na mo wa na mo say mo boy ho ban. Enti ense wa race mo say am be boy ho ban. Na man na mo wo mu no. But the mutuma ba wi a mo nko dia dem. Ya ka na be make sure say the be bom vote no ho ban. Near the results na mo hia no abrem wo fi.
We are sounding this caution, okay, that we do not want to see masked police people, police. We don't want to see any. And this goes to the IGP. I have already posted this out. We don't want to see masked police people. Every police officer must have their name tag, and we should see the face of the person. Otherwise, we will treat the person as a tag. The NDC are organizing to bring tax. Here there will be a showdown here, because we are not here for experiment. Do you understand? We are not here for an experiment. We will not allow people to come and play with our lives. Not at all. I want a peaceful election. I have come to meet a peaceful society. I want to finish and go and live a peaceful society. But if some bad people are planning that for them to win, they have to come and engage in voter suppression, they want to come and misbehave, that one will not allow it. Nobody will. So we are also here in our full force. And by the grace of God, if they want a showdown, we are ready for a showdown.
Na ne pressure no na ekosro court no be di asem no wiye be June 11th ho na court no say ampa onini the rightfully elected member of parliament for Akwatia. So as sem no wiye 26 days per and a free 26 days into odi ni lawyer odi ni medino court no. So I don't say na also obejina ama NDC for. Me say thank you for Akwatia for mama fasa akonia no emma sa lawyer no yam from na Solomon. Kwame asubedo na yanko. Nana bibia Enest kase obeye ama Akwatia no ebebua Kwame asubedo.
Also, Chiamunina, Wafipopa, Unya, Anconia, as a senior winning Otuka, Japan, it's Yama, Waya Ikakra. It was been funny cram remo. Nemo, a dear Hiani Titru, and he said, Hamua, Moma lawyer, Emma Cane, who were a bam, Sebea Munia Bibia, a bebena so, no affair, no Bayamamu. Lawyer Bernard, Bibia wouldn't do anyone. Oh, you are fine that. Namika, a brother brave, no couldn't be I owe you.
Did we buy drip equipment for farming? Drip equipment were bought to construct roads. In fact, we should be credited that we're putting the taxpayers' money to good use. They bought the drip equipment and couldn't use them. Taxpayers' money, causing financial loss to the state. We're putting the drip equipment to practical use. When we fix the road, and don't worry, even the drip equipment, like I said, they haven't paid for it. John Mahama is going to pay for it because John Mahama fixes every mess of the NPP. But the reality here is, when the road is fixed, do they ask you, are you NDC or NPP before you use the road? That's the problem of the NPP. For them, everything is about green. But for us, it's about the red, gold, green. It's Ghanaians. The fact that if we fix that road, near high school, they're not going to ask the kids what their parents' political affiliations are before they use those ICT equipment. In Tomperman today, when you're making phone calls and your calls are going through, when you call, the network doesn't ask you if you're an NDC member or an NPP member. That's the problem of the NPP. That's why I say that the NPP is our national problem party. They're the national problem of our country. And the earlier we keep driving them out, the better for all of us and for development. So last minute vote buying, I don't see that. I see a responsive government. And you see, it just shows you in 7 months, 8 months of the NDC government and the good work we're doing, Akwatia had failed to get its fair share because they didn't have a good rep who was able to ask and make the demands. In how many weeks of Lawyer Bernard has been able to knock on doors even without getting the mandate yet? You see, Unimo Wa Shenda.
Afenyo says you should have just pulled out. Afenyo.
Well, tell him that we're not specialists in pulling out. They are. I mean, we go all to the end and make sure that it bears fruits.
We brought you a story on the NYA rolling out a National Youth Apprenticeship Program. We met this young gentleman here. You seem to have some questions about it.
I don't understand why 8 months down after elections, NDC has been in power for 8 months. For this 8 months, the NYE have never been in this constituency trying to enroll people on the NYE program. But waited so tomorrow, the election day, that they are moving around with their vans, asking people to go to Presby JHS and write down their names. They are going to give them hair dryers, sewing machines, and all those things. If you want to learn an apprenticeship, they are going to enroll you on an apprenticeship. Why now, but not before? See, this is a knee-jerk reaction by the NDC. They've lost it. They've lost the election.
Personally, when did they start that registration?
It started just this morning.
Okay.
Just this morning.
That's when people started to queue over there.
Yes, they made the announcement just this morning, just to confuse a lot of people in the constituency. All because they know they've lost the elections.
Enkomo no bi ene nyina yakwa titi na wa wo hwese na yakọ na nachim se Akwatia by election sebio tafrache yankopon amemu a ebeyi hu kurampo achen heye ablikuma sanze Akwatia no MPP fu say one stronghold sounds na NDC fo nso si yentena asefi se moto aba na kra ma MPP ni no ba parliament a ontim mebe pribibia mfama mo eti no ebe saade a monto aba no emma eye NDC ni no betimi aba parliament no betimi aba kasa na watimi de bribi abremo Akwatia sanse MPP abetena so 8 good years Akwatia wentimi anya hwe ewo amamu eti say nei NDC na wo parliament yeko parliament o NDC na wo seat dodo wo ho dia ena na chese mo san soma obi o NDC ni ensambra parliament no memeka ni nua na mo ho na wo pribibi a watimi atwe bribi a den e de apremo Hi Ghana mo enkomo me de na champagne say educate ka meto so ebisa abofa wo so ma say Esther Spice Shito Panka Club Lawson Foundation Goatmaster Dollarman Barbering Salon won era wo so me mu ametimi de sa ansem nyina ebro lights
Kwe de be de tawo
me say kwe me join ne pe
ra kwe
you kwe wo internet so ya yo
lebati
emema
enye de ntane danta no danta ni sika mo ano sa enye ku ni ku a wo hwe muti a be hu om enye ya no mfu ku ya
enye ku be hu ya
bema enti won ko ane hoho a wo Jerusalem ana saku ofa ba yakofa ku ni bae ma me na yakomia eni ku Mr. Lotson ku de Lotson Foundation
ma be no mu de
mu di mo ye ye ku o makam ho bom ebua wo mo ni bi
sa
na ebua nuanom ebua mo profo wo ni bi nkwala wo ko school no mu ni adofo
na ku no nipa be sa na mu nya no ku
ku no ensem
okay
na bi emfa ho ne tribal wo emfa ho ene religion a wo ihia ne se obenya wo number na wafa number na wafrɛ wo ba dwen ku ya ayese wafa ye aboa kontu filion ko kotokoro enka soroda se uwum na udi dwuma bi se ye yi anasa ayefro na wo se don beta wachi ku be ba sika fam de wadi ka ka cho se forget wo ku imu o ba be ko school sika sema ye basa ku be so mu wiase afa na ba bia wo bia pasa wo hene sa eku bia you are welcome lots of foundation America cho
ene na chese loan na kan kwa kwaje no majaji
mama menti loan men kwaje wo bosia e ma sonso na meda oka anasa akire mi ameda oka wo ku imu na si business ayi bi o ku na bahwe na ya hwe odwuma wo ye ho ya bo betri na wo de ya edwuma ma mo ato eno na yiku papa na ya mfo ko edi chale o me twa dala na sa be ma na me kasa na mi traffic
wow na ni
mi traffic da ti Lawson Foundation aba among Brofo, any be, any as well.
Unia.
Huh?
No coin. Share.
What's up, number?
Yen you know.
Also, it's your number. Now, afraid. A fala. Lots in foundation. Papa.